This was the biggest recess of my life. Today, I would become, officially, the bravest, most daring, and by far the most mature fourth grader at Autumn Grove Intermediate School. Today, as soon as that bell rang, I was on my way to becoming a legend. Today, I was going to kiss Tom Lemming. Here's the plan. The whole class will run outside. Tom will head straight to the ball shed with Henry. Becky and I will check and double-check that Ms. Drake and Mr. Peverell aren't paying attention. Then we'll sneak behind the shed, too. And then, the kiss. Me and Tom, Becky and Henry. 5 minutes. I stared at the back of Tom's red ears from my seat in the middle of the room. When he's excited or nervous, his whole face turns red. It's really cute. Actually, honestly, it's sort of weird looking. Beside me, Becky bounced in her seat, her red curls springing along with her. She thrust her hand toward me, and I automatically reached out to grab the note. But it was chapstick instead. Cherry-flavored. My best friend is brilliant. Becky narrowed her eyes at me until I smeared on some chapstick and handed the tube back to her. Then she went back to bouncing. Ms. Drake crossed her arms at the front of the room, glaring at each student in turn, her skinny neck stretched forward like a turtle. "What's going on?" she snapped. "You're all squirming more than the students I taught during the Great Lice Infestation of 1994. Ms. Drake talks about the year when more than half her students got lice a lot. Like every couple of days, she reminds us not to borrow hats and to never bring a hairbrush to school. Someone giggled. Probably April Chester, who giggles all the time. Well, anytime she's not digging in her nose for a booger, that is. She eats them. It's disgusting. Something is definitely up. Ms. Drake stood behind her desk. "How long until recess, Ms. Drake?" Sheldon asked. "So, recess, huh?" Ms. Drake's eyes narrowed, and she stared us down again. Now she looked more like an eagle than a turtle. "You're all unusually excited for recess." Silence. The whole class knew about the kiss. If anyone told, I would die. I mean it. Right there on my seat, I'd turn into Liquid Lucy and be a puddle of embarrassment on the floor. I'd die having never been kissed. The bell rang. "I'll see you all outside," Ms. Drake called. It sounded like a warning,